moment ago, I asked a photographer who he was, and he said he's with the AP, and now another man's here with the UPI, and they tell me a story. Who? Oh, you're from Channel 2. They tell me a story has just moved on the wire that my contract has not been renewed. My contract's not up until December the 31st, and nobody has told me anything yet. So apparently somebody has told somebody something. At the end of 25 years, you'd think they'd at least let you know without the press being all over you. At the end of 25 years, they usually give you a gift. They're going to give me a kick on the you-know-what. If these guys are right, these newspaper men, they say UPI has moved the story that my contract has not been removed. 2 balls and a strike. Johnny Briggs, the hitter. The pitch is low. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, we might as well have some fun if this is the last one. It won't be the last one. Might be the last one with the team I love, the Cardinals, but it won't be the last baseball I'll ever do, I'll tell you that. I hope. Ball 4 to Johnny Briggs. Here's Johnny Callison. A runner at first and nobody out. The stretch, the pitch. And it's a little bit low and outside. A runner at first base. Bob Gibson getting set. Now the delivery. Swung and a high pop fly. In foul territory. Mike Shannon under the ball, and he has it. Callison fouls to Shannon. 1 gone. Here's Richie Allen. Boy, you know, they really have you in a bind. You know, you don't want to sound facetious or funny because it's hurting down inside. And yet, you know, the world hasn't come to an end either. Here's Allen, the pitch. There goes the runner, swung and missed. There's a peg. He is safe, a stolen base. The wires are hot. Holy man. Why can't they wait until at least the final game is over and then bury my body if that's what they want? This is ridiculous. Strike call to Richie Allen. Darren Johnson now steps up. Well, let's see. The Globe Democrat has had me fired. The Post-Dispatch has had me fired. The UPI now has a story I have been fired. Here's a pitch. Darren Johnson didn't mean to swing a little roller to the first baseman. Torrey's got it. Steps on the bag for the out. We go into the top of the 5th. The Cardinals are leading 1-0. Ron Stone will be leading it off for the Phillies. And Jack, before I turn it over to you, if these stories are right, and the more you hear from the various services, the more you got to be convinced that they know what they're talking about, although I have heard nothing about it. I'm going to tell you, one of the things I'm going to miss is my association with one of the most talented men I've ever met in my life, meaning you. And so, Mr. Talent, take over in the top of the 5th.
Thank you, Harry, and you can double that with regard to my sentiments for you.
5 hit. Tip of the Cardinal cap reads the board. To you fans for your loyal support through the 1969 season. See you next year, it reads up there. That was quote and unquote. That's what's up on the board. Here's the pitch. And McCarver takes a strike. Well, here's a ground ball hit by McCarver to Richie Allen. He's got it. Steps on the bag in time. 2 up, 2 down. Mike Shannon will be the batter. I understand UPI has read a story on their wire, and that's it's one of the international news services. Here's the pitch, and Shannon fouls one back, out of play, strike 1. that they know definitely that I have been fired. Well, I tell you, it could easily happen. But why would they know first? Or why would anybody else know first? That's what's really grinding inside of me after 25 years. Here's the pitch. So, this is it. Another baseball season. The Cardinals finished 4th this year, and hopeful, of course, of doing much better next year. Again, as we said before, many, many thanks. Your wires are much appreciated. Your expressions. Thanks so much for your support. I hope we'll have a chance to see each other again somewhere, sometime. And I hope right here. So, speaking now for engineer Merle Perry and for our producer, Al Chance, for Jack Buck, Harry Caray, wishing all a very pleasant good evening from Bush Memorial Stadium, where the Cardinals edged the Phillies in 12 innings, 3-2, with Bob Gibson winning his 20th victory of the season. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the season.